time. There's a major update in the pretrial hearing of Luigi Mangione, exactly 1 year to the day since he was arrested at a Pennsylvania McDonald's. A police officer just testifying in a New York court about statements Mangione made about the large media presence outside of the Altoona, Pennsylvania courtroom where he made his first appearance. NewsNation's Jessica Kartalija is covering the case, is live in New York. Jessica, what's new today?
Well, Nichole, the biggest moment so far today, and really since all of this happened, was when Officer Stephen Fox from Altoona Police claimed that he was escorting Mangione out of a courtroom. This was his first appearance after he'd been arrested when the accused shooter seemingly called himself a mass murderer. Officer Fox was being questioned by Assistant DA Joel Seidman, who asked how he would characterize the media presence during Mangione's court appearance in Altoona following his arrest. And Officer Fox said the crowd was half the size of the crowd that's currently inside the Manhattan courtroom, but that there was a large media presence outside. And that's when he told the courtroom that Mangione looked back and said, all of these people here for a mass murderer? Wild. Mangione is only accused of one murder, so it's unclear if the officer misspoke when he recalled mass murderer or if that's what Mangione actually said. It's even possible that Mangione was referring to Thompson, the UnitedHealthcare CEO, as the mass murderer. We know from his alleged writings that he had issues with the healthcare industry. Fox says at one point during the transport, he was walking too quickly for Mangione. Fox apologized and said, "I'm sorry, I forgot you were shackled." And Fox told the courtroom today that Mangione replied, "It's okay, I'm going to have to get used to it." Overnight, more evidence was released, including scraps of paper with an alleged escape plan that Mangione had written that included a map of Pittsburgh and the surrounding states, and then red-eye flights out of Pennsylvania as well. Notes on his to-do list include evading cameras for more than 3 hours, showing that he knew that he would be on security footage here in Manhattan. Also on that list, plucking his eyebrows, and you'll recall that's how he was recognized inside of that Altoona McDonald's. Mangione has been relaxed during the hearing so far from what we've seen inside the courtroom. He gave a fist bump yesterday to the cameras. And then during a contentious cross-examination of the officer who went through his backpack, his attorney was going back and forth with her. He removed his suit jacket. The pretrial hearing really giving us a good indication of what we can expect during the actual trial, a date which has yet to be determined. That's one of the things that's supposed to be decided this week. His attorneys argue several items were taken from Mangione before he was read his Miranda rights and should be thrown out, including his backpack. Nichole, his defense team is also moving to suppress a ghost gun and a red journal that were inside of his backpack. Prosecutors saying that that journal contains a lot of negative writing about health insurers.
All right, so Jessica, what are the chances that the backpack will be thrown out as evidence?
Yeah, good question, because everything seems to be centered around this backpack, right? At one point, you hear the Altoona Police Department officers talking on their body cameras saying, "Do you think that we need a warrant for this?" Officer Wasser, who was on the stand yesterday, says that she wanted to check the backpack for a bomb. But you can see in the video that they showed a significant amount of time elapses during the arrest and before she actually goes inside the backpack, suggesting, according to the defense, that there really wasn't an urgency. Officer Wasser also testified that what she did was a search incident to an arrest, which is, in fact, legal. The prosecution clarified that multiple search warrants were eventually obtained. Another thing that keeps coming up, Nichole, is during cross-examination of these Altoona officers are words that they use like, "This is awesome," or "Did we expletive get him?" The defense pointing to that as them being excited to potentially have gotten the New York City shooter, and perhaps they overstepped in some regard.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.